If you are looking at relocating to Houston and you're looking at the suburbs, the odds are two that are on your list are Katy and the Woodlands. That's a great problem to have because they are both excellent places to live, but they are not the same. So where you live is going to depend on your budget, your commute, and your lifestyle. Today, I'm going to break down both places for you side by side so you can make the call. Let's go. First, let's start with something that no spreadsheet is going to be able to show you, and that is the vibe of both places. So let's start with Katy. Katy is located about 30 miles directly west of downtown Houston. It is family forward and it is growing fast. That means Friday nights, stadiums are packed with youth sports. There are splash pads everywhere. Lots of master plan communities with resort style amenities. That is the norm here. It's very diverse, known for really good schools, and a very popular place with families. Now the Woodlands. The Woodlands is located 30 miles north of Houston, and it's a much more serene vibe. It's literally around a ton of trees. The entire town is built around trees, so it's very forested. There are over 220 miles of trails, tons of parks. It's a much more upscale, low-key vibe. There's a world-class concert pavilion there, waterway shopping, and neighborhoods that have tons of mature trees. Both of them are amazing. Katy is more high energy. Woodlands is more of a suburban sanctuary. Knowing which one resonates more with you will help you figure out where you belong. In Katy, the median home price right now is around $375,000. You can find some really great starter homes. There are things available in that $400,000 price range and under. Then there are also luxury properties. We do have homes from $1 million and up. I would say Katy probably has the most price diversity of any suburb out there. There really is something for everyone. Now, the Woodlands is more expensive. Their median home price is around $575,000. On average, you're actually going to pay probably 40% more to live in the Woodlands versus the Katy area. You're also going to get homes maybe on a larger lot, lots of trees, more upscale finishes, but you are going to pay more to live in that area. Now, even though the home prices are lower in Katy, you don't want to just pay attention to home prices. You want to make sure you're looking at the full cost of owning that home. So check property taxes. Those can vary here depending on neighborhood. Also check HOA fees. We have some HOAs as low as a few $100s that some range up into over $1,000 to $2,000 per year for your HOA fees. So prices are great, but that's not the only thing to pay attention to. Katy ISD is one of the highest ranked school districts in the state, consistently. Some of the high schools that are ranked really high are Cinco Ranch, Seven Lakes, Tompkins. We also have some really great athletic programs. Maybe check out Katy High School. Katy ISD is a major selling factor for people who are moving out here to the suburbs. The Woodlands is primarily zoned to Conroe ISD, which also has some really great programs. Check out College Park High School. And they have some very specialized programs too that get a lot of attention. So honestly, I would say this is a wash. They're both top tier school districts. What I would say is if you're looking for something specific like STEM, performing arts, then maybe look to see which programs are better in each area and see which one is a better fit for you. Now let's talk about commute. This is very often the deciding factor, and it should be because Houston traffic is no joke. Let's start with Katy. Katy is located off I-10 and it's about 30 miles west of downtown. Takes you about 35 minutes outside of peak traffic hours to get all the way downtown. But if you are working in the energy corridor, Katy is only about 10 to 15 minutes away. It makes Katy a no-brainer if you are commuting anywhere on the west side of town. Now, the Woodlands, north on I-45 up downtown Houston, gonna take you about 45 minutes if you have to get all the way downtown. The Woodlands is really popular for people who work on the north side. So if you're in Spring or North Houston, a couple of really large companies have campuses there like ExxonMobil. So I would definitely consider the Woodlands if you're gonna be working anywhere in the north half of Houston. One underappreciated point of the Woodlands is it's actually very self-contained. You have a lot of big companies that have their campuses there, so you might only be commuting 10 minutes. You've got shopping, dining, work, everything all right within that Woodlands bubble. Katy wins on amenities. Like I said, it's very family friendly. We have tons of master plan communities that have resort style pools, workout facilities, tons of youth sports, lots of church activities. We have La Centera shopping district here. So there is always always something to do. If you've got young kids especially, Katy is really probably going to be one of the best things you're going to find. The Woodlands wins on beauty, nature, upscale dining experiences. It's a calmer vibe up there, but you do have Cynthia Woodlands Pavilion to catch concerts at. You do have waterway shopping and a lot of nice restaurants. I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention flooding, because that is part of looking at real estate in Houston. Back during Hurricane Harvey, we had catastrophic flooding. Katy did have some areas that flooded. There has been a lot of flood mitigation done since that time. The Woodlands had very limited flooding during those storms and overall has fared better than a lot of the other suburbs. Okay, so let's just break it down for you. Katy wins if you work somewhere on the west side of Houston, you want maybe newer construction, you have kids and you're looking for family-friendly activities, and if you want a lot of price flexibility. The Woodlands wins if you work in North Houston, you like a more serene, natural lifestyle, and you're willing to pay a premium for those homes. Overall, two incredible choices. There is no wrong answer. It's just about finding the one that is right for you. As always, we are happy to help. Reach out and we can talk you through options in both suburbs and help you find your dream home somewhere here in the Houston area.